Alrighty guys, time for another tech video. And this is again, one more as a college student. If you don't know, I am a freshman at Cal, also known as UC Berkeley, and I'm studying computer science and data science. Either way, we are a car review channel, but I like doing tech videos. Maybe I'll continue this for once a month since I think that these are quite fun and I see that you guys are enjoying them, so I think we might continue with these. Either way, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is how I use my iPad. So again, as a student, an iPad is very helpful. I'll talk about how I got to this point. So it started with getting a Surface Go. So I had that Surface Go, I had the stylus with it, but the thing was that the Surface Go's battery life, now I don't mean anything against Microsoft. I know that their other Surface products are fantastic, but for me, the Surface Go just wasn't it, because the Surface Go, it was slow, it didn't have the compatibility with my Mac. So, you know, if you are a Windows user, then maybe the Surface Go is the right product for you. But for me, it wasn't it. It was slow, the battery and the stylus was, you know, it was decent, but it wasn't great. So then one of my friends, he told me, you know, I use an iPad, why don't you get one? So I decided, might as well, I'll check it out. So I decided to get an iPad Pro, and I got one, the 11-inch. It's the newest iPad Pro. It has the Smart Keyboard Folio, and I got the Apple Pencil. So I'll talk about how I use all of these products as a college student and why they're so useful for me. So let's get into it. If I am going anywhere, if I'm going to class, if I'm going for a club meeting or something, I always have my iPad with me. In fact, I don't even carry my laptop with me most of the time. I only use my laptop if I'm going to a study room or something, because I use my laptop for programming mainly, and I have my desk for that. So I use it mainly just in my room, so I don't really use it anywhere else. I carry my iPad for that. So with my iPad, the most important app is Notability, of course. Notability is such a great app. You can do so much with it. You can import a PDF and annotate on that PDF. You can write on that PDF. You can make new notes from here. So I've just created like a new subject for each of my classes and any projects that I'm working on, so I can take notes there. It's really just a great app for all these things. For my iPad, I use it mainly in class. I don't use it much outside of class unless I'm studying. So if I'm studying for an exam or something, I'll download all of my practice midterms onto this iPad and complete all the practice midterms on here. But if I'm like, you know, just chilling and watching YouTube or Netflix or something, I use my laptop for that. And of course, if I'm programming, I use my laptop for that. Many times if I need to read a document or something, I'll use my iPad for that so that I don't get distracted and go off to something else. But before I get more into the iPad, one thing that I do want to address is professors and technology. So unfortunately, many professors are not very fond of technology. I think that's just a matter of time until that changes. But how I have learned to deal with it is tell them that it's a flat-lying tablet used mainly for taking notes. One of the biggest things that teachers say is that you don't learn if you type, you learn when you handwrite. Now, that's true for some people, it's not true for others, but just to give them the benefit of the doubt, that's what you have the Apple Pencil for. You can just write anything on here. So actually, I have a Notability doc open, and this was from my last computer science lecture. So if I just want to take any other notes, I can just use my pencil for this. And what's great about this pencil is that if you double tap on one side, it becomes an eraser, and I can just erase stuff pretty simply. Also, what's great is that it's got multiple colors, so I know that lots of people enjoy taking notes in different colors. So like if I want to do a line in red and then a line in green, and say I want to now highlight that, I can do all of that in Notability. It sounds like an ad for Notability, but I really do love this app so much. It's so convenient, it's so easy to use. And if I ever have like a practice exam or something, I'll export that to Notability and do it right on here. Now, I haven't addressed the keyboard much, and that's because I don't use the keyboard too much, but when I do, you need it. So that's why I have it. So for example, in one of my classes, which is a business class, they need you to do quizzes and exams and stuff online. So for that, I'll open up the keyboard, and what's great is that It just folds back like so and like that. So I'll just open up the keyboard and I can finish the whole quiz using the keyboard. Everyone else has to have their laptop, but this makes it quite easy. Anyways, other stuff about the iPad is that I don't know how would I do without the iPad at this point, since my whole educational career, everything is on here. If I want to do a presentation or something, I can do it on here. If I want to draw something, I can do it on here. I can do pretty much everything on here. And what's even great is that it also has quite a good camera. So say the professor is presenting something, you can take a photo of that and then you can annotate it. So it's really perfect in all ways. And if you're a college student, I'd suggest that you strongly look into an iPad, because you don't know the big impact that it's gonna have on you until you get one, since even I was very skeptical. The Surface Go is actually a gift and I thought I wasn't gonna use it, but then I started to use it and I just loved it. So I suggest that you check it out. But either way, I just wanted to talk a little bit about the iPad and using it as a college student. Since everyone always talks about the new iPad, everyone does seem to like it, but I don't think many people have addressed it as a college student product. So I wanted to address it like that. Either way, I think that was it for this video, just another tech video. If you have enjoyed the 3 tech videos up till now, let me know, because I do really enjoy making these videos and I'll love to make more for you if you guys enjoy them. Either way, thanks for watching. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, since there's a lot of great content coming up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.